promised Tyler we would talk about piss or ottomans.
How about a little piss?
Rick, why is there a man shooting piss on our front lawn?
I'm sure he'll tell you.
I am Pissmaster.
Get more, the mood addicted to rizzing. Baby Gron told me that I got mad riz. Goon with me, join the Sigma Nation. Riz and show him how big your Drake is. Be grown for Sigma that we gel for. El Don the Pookie that we sim for. In Ohio I saw you watch me edging. Skibbity Riz means edging with your best friend. Got out, that's something you can go.
And hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Sundays with the Sprinkles. Brett Sprinkle here, Tyler Sprinkle here, Brandon Shanahan here. Boys, what's going on? Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. This is March.
This is March.
It's not March.
I said in the title, this is what I'm saying. The tournament forgot the Maddness. What happened to the Maddness?
Games suck.
Well, first of all, as somebody who had both McNeese and Drake advancing my tournament, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I think this is just fine. But I also feel like this is kind of what we were in store for going in. That was always going to be a little bit chalky.
Most of America had Drake, so you're not special, pal.
I don't think that's true.
Drake.
I don't
My
think
dumb
most
ass
of
had
America.
Drake, so you're nothing.
Okay, well, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Colorado State being a lineage play. I don't know if you saw that, Tyler, but Stu Feiner called Colorado State a lineage play. Put it on his, how do you say it? Put it on his mama and little brother, too. They won, so that was a big upset
My
over
mom,
Memphis.
little brother, too.
Fuck you, Brandon. Oh, I had Drake and McNeese. Yeah, well, that's it. Those are the only two upsets I see on this board.
Yeah, and I got them all.
No, Arkansas upset Kansas technically.
That wasn't. I saw that one a mile away. I told you.
Creighton also upset Louisville.
Yeah, and
also
Baylor,
not an upset. Baylor, not.
I mean,
I don't
technically
think
they
8-9 is an upset.
They technically are, though.
You want to go technically? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, for somebody who's saying that there's no upsets, there are objectively some upsets.
So Thursday was so ass. I ended up not watching any basketball yesterday.
What?
There's a reason for that. So it should be illegal to have an all-day conference on the Friday of March Madness. So I was there all day from 8 to 5 or 8 to 4:30. And then after that, went to a fish fry because I was keeping a track of the games. These are kind of ass again. So didn't watch any ball.
There were a few moments where I thought it was going to get good, where I thought it was going to get kind of spicy and just kind of fizzled out. It's like Xavier might have had a shot. Bryant came out strong against Michigan State. It's just the best game of the day was the first game, and fuck me, I'm actually forgetting which one it was. It was
Baylor,
the New Mexico game was very, very good. I liked that game a lot. Baylor, Mississippi State was a very, very good game. Those are like the two best games of the day. Other than that, it was just like you said, just kind of disappointing. Nothing really popped off. There's no one shining moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But all these I
don't know if you guys
all
know
these
what
people
I mean,
talk
after that.
All these people
Tyler's
will
muted.
talk themselves. Brandon, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All these people will talk themselves into saying, but it's basketball. Yeah, it is. And basketball kind of stinks. You know? Yeah, and then, so I went to a fish fry, and Brett, I'm going to teach you how fish fries work if you can hear me. Nod if you can hear me. Okay. Brandon, you can hear me. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So at there's one spot in Omaha. It's the busiest fish fry in Omaha. Holy name. They get like thousands of people. There, you bring a cooler and you just pound beers while you stand in line. They don't care. And then as you get close to where the fish is, they start handing you free beers until you get your plate of food. So you can be like, one year Trevor and I brought like a big ass Yeti cooler full of beers.
Mhm.
House that thing before we even got up to the front of the line.
Hell yeah. How long is that line?
It can be really long. So the way Holy Name works is there's like an outside. So there's 2 separate buildings, and you have to go into the right side building, and the line is through the parking lot. And once you go in this building, you go down through some tunnels to go up to the other side of the other building. So it's a long line. Can be a long line.
All the more reason to bring a Yeti cooler full of beers.
Yeah. And they give you a ton of fish, some fries. I don't eat the coleslaw because I'm not a psycho.
Dude, I love
And,
you need the coleslaw. You got
and
to
then
have
they have raffles.
Texture change, temperature change.
They have pickles or pull tabs. And they have $3 beers or $9 pitchers. And it's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing.
Can I confess something?
That sounds wonderful. No.
Yeah.
So I stopped drinking about a year and a half ago. It's not
Yeah.
good for me. And there are just a few things that make me miss it. Drunk cigs, driving home a little bit buzzed, and when you got to lock in, like that pep talk
Just
you
keep
give
start
yourself.
barking at you. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that a little bit. Irish car bombs, and what you had just told me, like the thought of just pounding brewskis with the boys at a fish fry. That sounds.
And
elite.
the thing is, too, is you walk in there and you just reek of fried fish for days. Like it's in your hair, it's in your beard, it's in your clothes. You have to wash your clothes 2 or 3 times to get that smell out. It's the best.
All in the name of Christ.
Yeah, absolutely. And everybody's just vibing in there, passing around 1 bottle of ketchup for the whole auditorium. It's fucking vibey. They have gallons and gallons of cocktail and tartar sauce. It's a vibe.
That does sound wonderful. I think I gotta get me to this fish fry, man. I gotta see what it's all about.
Yeah.
I threatened somebody with that one time, and I think I just gotta follow through.
They're fun. They're not all like that though.
That sounds like it's cranked up quite a bit.
The St. Thomas More one, you can't bring beers and stuff. You just wait in line. I think they do have drink stations though as you go throughout the line. And I don't think the fish is as good, but it's still the same concept, you know. In a Holy Name, it's all keg beer, but I think it's Our Lady Lourdes or St. Thomas More, they're just cans, which doesn't really hit the same way.
No, you need that nice crispiness from the fucking brew straight from the tap. I agree. What kind of fish are they serving over there? What's a little haddock, little tilapia?
I think it's pollock.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing too expensive, and they're like giant nuggets. So they're easy to just pop in, you know. But so we went with Sophia's family. Mother and Brian came. I didn't know Brian doesn't like fish, so I'm like, why are you
here?
Well, and also, to be fair though, a lot of other churches, they will do like meatless spaghetti or cheese pizza or something, just in case like children don't like fish. Holy Name doesn't do that for some reason. So he just had some French fries and some coleslaw. I felt bad. So I had to eat my plate of fish. Oh, it's also, you can go up and get like seconds and thirds and fourths and shit. Like they just start flying fish out. I had my plate. I had Brian's fish. And then Mom wasn't hungry, so I had her fish. And by the end of the night, I was packed full. And then I'm getting old, so my acid reflux really got to me last night. I was like,
had no chance.
Up to here in acid.
You could have been. I mean, honestly, that could have just been you being a fish. Like you just were supposed to be in water.
Oh,
your lungs didn't have enough water in them, and like that was the issue. Corlin agrees. That boy agrees full throated.
It is decided.
Tyler turned into a fish last night.
Yeah, that's what I did.
That sounds incredible. You also got really mad at me about using your Spotify, which
Just every time I get on there, you're on. And you're
So,
like,
Brandon-
"Oh, just kick me off." What am I, an asshole?
Him kicking me off has never been an issue before, but these past couple times he's just been complaining about it, and I don't think he understands my day enough to realize that dude, I listen to a lot of fucking music because I'm always just on the move.
But you also said, you're like, yeah, I can just use YouTube Music or whatever that we have.
Apple Music.
Apple Music.
I could, but then I had but then Brandon, you understand that I would have to cultivate all of these random AI generated playlists all over again and start from scratch.
Well, you're gonna have to.
I don't like change.
Why don't you just get your own Spotify?
Shut the fuck up, Brandon. We're not talking to you right now.
Exactly.
Fuck me for trying to understand the situation.
Apple. Sorry. Okay. So I don't need to buy my own Spotify because I have Apple Music.
So you pay for Apple Music and you're still on Tyler's Spotify. 24
I don't pay for that either. I don't think you're understanding, Brandon. I am
Okay.
what they call a freeloader. I'm using everybody else's shit, so I don't have to get anything on my own.
And God forbid I get a little upset that I pay for something that I never get to use.
I wasn't mad that you're upset. I was just mad that you weren't communicating it like the proper way that I would have.
Because I have. And then you're like, oh, kick me off. And then we play this fucking dance for 20 minutes. Oh, okay, I'll kick you off. And then you kick me back off. And oh, what the fuck's going on? Oh, and it's just, I don't want to do that.
Just simple, hey, man, I'm listening to Spotify. You want it? It's like, yeah, I'm going to get off right now. Sorry you have to talk to your brother. Like, I'm sorry you have to talk to your brother.
Yeah.
I kind of wish Courtland was my brother. He would have no problem talking to me.
Yeah, you just got to give him cake for breakfast. So.
Yeah, so you fed your kid cake for breakfast? That's crazy.
Yeah.
What a happy childhood.
So the concept was like I had the realization like a pancake's really just a cake in a pan. So instead of going through adding the flour, adding the baking powder, why not just get some cake batter? And I didn't realize until like after he was eating it, like there's still 100 grams of sugar in all those pancakes, even without like, because the other way to justify it is like, okay, well, we're not adding frosting, we're not having ice cream to it, we're not adding sugar to it. It doesn't matter, dude. That thing is caked in sugar. And so now
Colin's about to be doing laps around your apartment.
Yeah, you're about to be doing the fucking triple Lindy right in your shit.
Yeah, so we might be in for it. But he has been like on the verge of crawling, and so maybe this will like give him the juice to
juiced up. I gotta use my legs, man.
Yeah.
Gotta get out. I gotta get active.
Well, this is a sports podcast. I suppose we should touch on the sports, and I guess we already did. But I'm glad to hear you guys have been having a fun weekend. I actually had a terrific Thursday. Can I talk to you guys about my Thursday really quickly?
Yeah.
So I took the day off because first day of the tournament. It's always been for me, especially recently. I know I'm not. This is new information, but for me recently, I kind of realized that I do love first day of the tournament, sitting there watching all the games till my eyes bleed, and then going home watching more basketball until I finally fall asleep. So I took Thursday off, took a vacation day. Really nice out. Me and a buddy had plans. We went and golf. We went and golfed very first thing in the morning around 10:30. Did like 9 holes. Got a little reservation. Had some beers. Had some fun. About 12:30, we get done. Head to the first bar. And then we just start drinking beers, start drinking Miller Lights. I had a couple shots of Fireball. I was feeling nice. I was feeling loose, feeling good with it. And then, just started watching ball. And then during about the halfway point, we said, well, my buddy who was driving, who was not doing shots of Fireball, he was just drinking a few beers. He said, I'm going to go drop my car off at home. Where are we going to next? So then I went to the next bar. He dropped his car off at home, and I just kept drinking and pounding beers and watching games. And it was just honestly a glorious day. And by 8:30, I'm kind of just standing there. It's like, dude, what is my life anymore? This is incredible. Go home. Don't know how this happened, but I checked my email yesterday morning and saw that I spent $40 on Wendy's Uber Eats. Don't remember eating it. Don't remember ordering it. Don't remember what I got. But I just know that I woke up feeling hungover, and as Tyler said, the acid was up to here. You know what I mean? The acid was up to my jowls. But other than that, it was honestly 10 out of 10. Fantastic day. Would do it again. It was incredible. It was everything that I wanted it to be.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, Rob.
My Thursday was pretty cool too. watch Creighton beat ass, and then we'll always have the first half of the UNO game. Always.
Always.
So electric.
I also forgot that I can't lose gambling. Like gambling, I'm on the hot streak I've ever been on in my entire life. I've won $400 so far this weekend. And if you know my betting habits, I only make $5 and $10 bets. So the fact that I'm up $400 is actually a pretty big fucking deal. Yeah, so I don't know. Something happened. Yeah, something happened on Thursday where I was just making all the right calls. I got a little too sweet with it last night and started losing some.
So you can lose.
It can lose. Yeah, it turns out that I can in fact lose. But I was smart this year. I didn't just keep putting money back in and putting money back up. I just kind of let it ride and pulled most of the money out. Going to keep a little bit in for this weekend because I know that this weekend is when I'm going to lose it all back, and I don't want to do that. So it was just a great weekend. There was a couple parlays that I hit. First half unders, not on the first day, Tyler. First half unders on the first day sucked. First half unders on the second day, pretty much all of them fucking hit. I had 5 of them in a parlay. That won me $100. That was incredible. Yeah, so it was just nonstop, just winning. It was like dude, so much fucking fun. I can't wait till next year to do it all over again.
I mean, it's still going on.
Or today.
Yeah. Like,
today. Yeah, but like I just want that Thursday feeling back. You know what I mean? Yeah. I can't wait for next year. Oh, I also can't wait for today. Today is going to be great. I'm just going to sit on my couch, eat some chicken wings.
I have a bachelor party to go to tonight.
Whose bachelor party?
Frank.
Yeah.
On a Sunday? Nope. Today's not Sunday. Okay, that's fair.
Well, I see your confusion because we're talking about fish fry. The show is called Sundays with the Sprinkles, yet we record on a Saturday and post it on a Saturday.
I'm being set up for failure here.
Yeah.
By yourself. You're the producer.
So
Yeah.
It starts
I'm
at 5.
my biggest hater.
And I think
the voices in my head are working towards my downfall. I'm sorry, Tyler.
it's okay. I think Creighton plays at 6:30.
I can look. I have it up here. Creighton
They
plays
play at 6:10. So I got to get to a sports bar
7:10
by the time that game starts. So we'll see. I'll see what moves I can make.
What does the bachelor party entail?
So we're going to the Cottonwood first to have a $20 cocktail. I've never been though, so
that's the place with the burger on it, right? Burger on the Bloody Mary.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. At least it's a really nice hotel in Blackstone. So going to that bar, and then they said they wanted to go to Night Owl, which there's no sports in there. So we'll see what I can talk them into.
That's like the worst. I look. I don't want to cast stones before the event kicks off, but this sounds like the worst planned bachelor party of all time.
I don't think you know how good I am at talking people and doing things that I want to do.
Dude, we're family. Like I know exactly what that means, but I just I'm talking about from the outside before going into it. Hey, let's have this bachelor party during the day on one of the biggest sports days of the year, and also go to a couple places probably with no TVs and no sports on. It's just just crazy to me.
I actually love the move to have it early because I'm getting old. I want to be home in bed by 10. I'm on my Brandon shit.
Hell yeah.
So I like the move. I'm excited. Trevor Murphy, 16.
It's just
we got a fan in here.
Having the bachelor party on March Madness opening weekend does rock if done well.
Yeah. And actually,
if you're going to Vegas with the boys and just sitting there in a casino, like a sports book all day, fuck yeah.
Sophia's friend just got engaged, and their engagement party is tonight. So I sidestepped that shit, and we're moving forward. Yeah. So I could have been absolutely locked in some fucking engagement party, which congratulations. Very happy for you, Maddie.
That shit's going to end quick.
Start getting parties done now.
Yeah. And, I'm not going to his wedding because it's in Key West and it's fucking expensive to get there. So I figured
it
the least
is.
I could do is go to the bachelor party. Here we are.
Southernmost
I mean,
point of the
you're
United
making the
States.
right
We
move.
forget.
Sounds like Frank who's fucking everything up. Sorry,
And
Frank.
see, I got to go to Brandon's wedding, so I can't drop $800 in April and then a couple $100. Not a couple hundred. It's gonna be like $1,000 for Brandon's
We're
wedding.
gonna win it all back at the casino. So got that going for us.
So what casino?
We're going to Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. That's all. That's all.
Exactly
That's all the lyrics I know.
Man, that does actually make me nervous. The fact that we're doing your bachelor party like a couple days before the wedding.
Yeah, it was a point of conflict.
Yeah.
Negotiating that, but I'm like, well, if everybody's already gonna be here, like, let's just take a day early.
But also,
and it's not like the night before. I pitched that idea too. That got shot down.
Plus, like, whenever you get cold feet, both your families are already there. You can break the news to them just right away.
Exactly.
And Brandon, I don't know if you're planning on drinking or not in your bachelor party, but it sounds like you're not going to. So that already rules out a ton of complications. So I think we're good.
Yeah.
I
mean, unfortunately, gambling's is my vice. So
you're gonna have to dunk me in a fucking pool to wake me up, keep me alive. No, I'll roll with the vibes. I'll roll with the vibes. Is Jake Stew party?
Damn,
you're all old as fuck, huh?
Yeah.
God
so he's off the juice too. Shane will get rowdy.
They got no juice. They got no juice.
Because he's a big let me just sip on this Bud Light for a little while. Okay, I'll take another Bud Light.
Chat. L bachelor party. Am I right? L bachelor party.
No, we're doing some golfing. That'll be fun. I haven't golfed in a long time. Speaking of that, how the fuck am I gonna get my clubs there? Should I just rent? I think I should just rent, right?
Yeah, just rent.
I mean, you could rent. I mean, why wouldn't? It's probably a pain in the ass to travel with them.
To drive?
I mean, I think it's just.
I mean, either. I feel like it'd be easier to bring them on a plane than a car. Are you driving?
I'm not driving. I'm definitely not driving.
I think so. Like, it's just you have to pay a carry-on fee or like a check bag fee. It's like $50 with your clubs.
Yeah, but I don't have
the hassle.
I don't have a carrier.
Yeah.
All right.
Like the OtterBox for my clubs. I don't have one of those. So I'm sure I could probably find one if I wanted to.
Just call the course you guys are going to. I'm sure they have them, but just make sure that they have rental clubs, and I'd be good.
They'll figure it out.
I think it's like $20 for a round usually.
That's not bad.
But they're just not your clubs. That's the thing. You might have to buy balls and tees too.
My clubs aren't my clubs either.
Yeah,
so
true. Yeah,
they're too short. So maybe these will be better.
That's the problem.
Maybe
because I had to rent clubs recently, and I'm like, these clubs are so much better than my clubs. Why would I bring these raggedy ass clubs anywhere I go?
Yeah, this will be the first time I've golfed in almost a year, probably.
Yeah, I haven't gotten out this year.
Yeah, no, I played my first round on Thursday. Got a par, first par of the year. Usually takes me a lot longer than that in the first round, so I feel pretty good about that one. Swings getting more consistent, boys. Didn't use that many mulligans. Swings getting more consistent. I feel like I'm finally in the fucking driver's seat of my golf career, and this is the year that it happened. This is the year that we take off. This is the year that we fucking go to the fucking moon.
This is where it all begins.
Always so fucking negative, this guy, dude. See, Brandon's hyping me up. Tyler's just sitting there just doing this.
No, because I get the phone calls.
Give me some fucking hype one time.
I get the phone calls. Hey, man, I just played so well. Dude, that's awesome. Next time you go, dude, I just fucking played like fucking shit. I mean, you cleaned my bag out of balls the last time we played together. What do you want me to think?
That's true. I did do that. In my defense, the fact that we couldn't find some of those balls is insane. I saw it laying right there and it just disappeared.
It is tough. And that fescue was a son of a bitch. But
still fun.
And there's rattlesnakes out there.
There were rattlesnakes.
He must have just hit a wall. Oh, he can't see the shit, but he's conked.
Who's calling?
Oh, Cortland.
My son. Yeah.
Did he crash? He crashed out?
Yeah.
He's crashing
after his fucking sugar bender. He was
just running around everywhere. Hit a wall. All right, so we're good.
That's good. Good to know. I actually don't want today to be a super long show. I know it sounds like you guys got stuff to do anyway, but I do want to talk just one final thing about the tournament. Oh, yeah. Any baseball news, Tyler, that we should be worried about?
Oh, yeah. Brandon, did you happen to wake up at 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning to watch?
Oh, my God. I
the
forgot
games?
that the opening day.
I didn't even think about it. Well, like I knew it was happening at some point last week, but I'm not even gonna really think about it.
I did. I watched both games from start to finish.
That's why he's our foreign correspondent, ladies and gentlemen.
Like, I don't want to watch the Cubs and the Dodgers even when it's convenient.
Okay.
I just want to see Shohei Ohtani's downfall. That's the only reason why I watch the games.
And speaking of that, the most Mickey Mouse fucking home run I've ever seen in my entire life.
And you know, in September, dude, they're just gonna say fuck 3 batters away, 49 home runs.
Yeah. A fan reached over and caught the ball out in front of the wall. So if he's catching it out there, how the fuck do you review that and say, yeah, that's a home run? Because it was hitting off the top of like not the top of the wall, the side wall, right? It was definitely hitting there. They're like, nah, fuck it. Give him a home run.
Yeah.
Poor shit.
Dude, hey, join the fucking bandwagon. Shohei Ohtani haterade. It's gonna pay off one of these days.
No, but that's not his fault. It's not Shohei's fault.
He's getting all the concessions, dude. He got off with the gambling rap. He's getting free home runs. What's next? Is he get free fucking Taco Bell for stealing a base?
I mean, he's gonna
Come on, son.
turn that stuff down.
Yeah,
I'm just here to play baseball and gamble. That's all. That's all
poorly.
he's doing.
Poorly, gamble poorly.
No, he just hasn't won it back yet. You gotta give him time.
That's true.
I can't tell if the Cubs are bad or if the Dodgers are just gonna win 140 games. I can't tell yet.
Would you see the MLB account was glazing the fuck out of them?
Yeah, they could still go 162-0. It's true.
I'm gonna fucking fight myself.
It's
every time I
true.
see that graphic.
It's true.
You know, it's not. It's not gonna happen.
But they technically can still go 162-0.
I mean, are they going to
They
tweet
win
that same graphic
160
when
more
the
games.
Tigers beat the White Sox in game 1?
They do it for
Thank
everybody.
you. Are they?
They do it for everybody.
Okay, well,
I'm not going to take your word on that.
Then
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, if they do it for everybody, then fine. But
yeah,
but I'm going to need to see it happen. I'm going to need to
Dodgers.
see 15 separate fucking posts saying, "Oh, this team such and such can go 162-0 still on opening day, actual opening day."
They do. They do that.
what a
Getting
dumb way
pumped
to
up.
start the season.
Getting pumped up for opening day, man.
2 weeks before it actually starts, and also in the middle of the fucking night.
Jesus.
Hey, I was there.
It was the first day.
Japan rocks. Like that's a good idea, but like let's do this a little bit better. Let's not send them back to spring training after.
It was the first all Japanese starting pitching matchup in opening day history. So we'll always have that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I guess that part's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Dansby looked
where
kind of
were you?
solid, so that's good. Kyle Tucker off to a rough start. He did hit a double in the second game. Went over before that. Seiya Suzuki is a fucking liability. Holy shit!
Really?
He was in. It was. I think it was bases loaded, 1 out. I think it was like a 1-2 or 2-2 count. Just didn't pick the fucking bat off his shoulder. Like a fucking liability out there, Seiya Suzuki is. Shota looked rough, but that's to be expected. Your first start of the season. Justin Steele looked a little tough too. Roki Sasaki, man. Ooh, buddy. He is going to be an issue.
Of course he is.
I mean, he struggled with control for a good amount of the 4 innings that he had, but his pitches were fucking dancing. It was cool.
Okay.
Michael Conforto, my fucking dog.
Yeah, that's the boy. I'm back in on Michael Conforto. He is standing in it will be the show right now, though, so he is my enemy, but he's still my dog.
Love him. Love that man.
Sweetest swing. One of the sweetest swings I've ever seen.
Oh, Ryan Presley. A tough outing on Wednesday. Didn't look very sharp, but again, it's hard to judge pitchers this early, especially after one outing. But he was not accurate at all. Was not able to locate anything. I think he had 3 walks in his inning. I think. So yeah, that's a little bit of a recap. Week after.
The week after the 4 a.m. games.
Yeah.
Well, for correspondent Tyler Sprinkle, thank you so much. We appreciate your hard work. Let me ask you: was there anything that what were your season-long takeaways from those 2 games? Did you learn anything? Did you glean any information off of what we might expect to see in June or July, based on what you saw there in mid-March?
Yeah, the Dodgers can still go 162-0.
Fuck,
So
I
they could
forget
be
about
undefeated in June or July.
Could be. Yep.
It's still possible.
The Cubs can still go 0 and 162.
Yeah,
I think we need to be talking more about that.
What do you think's more likely? A team to not win a single game or a team to win all of their games?
So they're both impossible.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah, right. But what do you
lose 162 games?
You think that's more likely?
Yeah, because it's easier to lose than technically it is easier to lose than it is to win.
Like, I mean, even if you're going,
if that makes any sense. You can actually try to lose and lose it. But then again, it's still baseball. It's still going to bounce. You're still going to get some balls bounce in your favor on accident, even if you're trying to lose. I don't know. It's weird.
If you're going to Sacramento to play the Las Vegas Athletics and you're 142-0, they're bringing the best game every single night.
That 3,000 capacity stadium is going to sell out multiple times. That's going to be a problem.
Supporting the Las Vegas baseball team. What a fucking disaster. And that's the problem with baseball. As a Rockies fan, I'm not even like the most suffering as a fan. Like we're back-to-back 100-loss seasons. We're going to make it 3 straight. And it's not even that bad compared to some other fan bases out there.
Speaking of bad franchises, congratulations to Paul Skeens, opening day starter. It was really everyone was really on the edge of their seat there. Opening day starter Paul Skeens, good for him.
Yeah, tough battle.
Got him on
good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Other takeaways: Michael Conforto will hit 57 doubles this year.
Wrong. But I like it.
I mean, right now he's averaging 162 doubles a season. Right now he's averaging that. Averaging 1 double per game. So I think 57, kind of on the conservative side.
Okay. I mean, I appreciate you tapering your expectations.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very big of you.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the Masters in a couple weeks too.
Masters. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just thinking ahead about my next month. Masters into baseball. Oh Lord.
Let me pick your brain on this because I'm trying to figure out how to determine draft order in fantasy football. And an idea that I had was we assign everybody who's lottery eligible golfers in the Masters. Would that rock?
It's got to be
for a redraft league.
No, for a
our
dynasty
league.
Oh, wait, is there a lottery system?
Yeah,
I need to start reading things. Fucking Christ. Okay, all right, I'm in. There's a lottery system. Trying to figure it out.
So you got to, I think you got to pick, like maybe not the bottom golfers in the Masters, but maybe like somewhere in the middle where these guys have no chance.
Like Max
to win,
Homa.
But you should it gives you a reason to root for these guys that you've never heard of before. I think that would be electric. Like
interesting. So not
necessarily. I don't even know Cam Smith to make the cut so you can get the number 1 overall pick. Everybody else is out. That would be fun.
Okay.
Because if you're rooting for Rory or Colin Morikawa, that's fun, but it's not as fun as some shitty guy. You got to try to find a stream to watch them golf.
And what if they just break through the pack and they're in the final group on the final day? That'd be kind of electric.
Yeah.
Like just one random guy.
Holy shit! Yeah, never heard of him before, and you're just rooting your balls out for this guy.
Literally balls out. Balls out for Cam. Would you say Cam Smith? Balls out for Cam Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So that could be fun. But I think you have to put it in like a drawing, put it in a hat. Like you can't let people choose. You can't give them to people because then it's just.
Yeah, you got to pick however many people are in the lottery, like 8 golfers that are middle of the pack, kind of shitty. You install their names in a hat, and you say, you roll a number generator for who gets this player, and then you pull it out of a hat, and that's who they have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm actually thinking like 20 golfers since like it is going to be. This is extra work. Tyler's right. It only has to be 8, but I'm thinking like a bigger group of golfers that way because it's still going to be kind of random who ends up being better or worse kind of thing.
And I think that's going to be the final solution is giving people multiple golfers, and the folks who are higher up in the lottery odds get more golfers than those. Okay. I think that's the move. I think we figured it out. So move like the top 20 favorites, odds. And then put all those other golfers in a hat. And I also think for all the teams that shouldn't be in the lottery, assigning them like an amateur golfer. Like, hey, if this guy fucks around and wins, whatever.
No, somebody that plays the par 3, like we have the par 3.
That would actually be kind of lit. Like me, some guy without a first round pick. I just get the fucking amateur guy that goes all the way to the fucking final round. That'd be great. All right. So before we go, I want tournament predictions. I think this these second round is going to be a lot more exciting than the first round. I think these matchups are going to be a lot better, and I'm thinking we're going to see some upsets. My hot seat is Alabama. Alabama's on my hot seat right now. I want to hear what you guys think.
Yeah, me too. I think it's going to end up being very chalky. I don't know if like all 1s and 2s in the Elite Eight chalky, but Alabama's certainly on the hot seat. But I think it's so tough to imagine Auburn or Florida going down,
and
anybody
especially right now
beating Duke. And who's the other 1 seed? Houston. I guess Houston would probably be my odd man out. If there
Houston Gonzaga is going to be a really good fucking game today.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. But I think it's going to end up being pretty chalky. And I think that's just what it is.
Do we think McNeese has it in them to take down Purdue? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Tyler.
I would love that.
I do think
Give it to me.
The high point game, all they can handle.
Purdue.
A good amount.
Purdue.
So Auburn's going to lose today. So.
Oh, it's a Creighton. Oh, yeah, it's a Creighton. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah,
that would be awesome.
But I have Wisconsin winning it all.
That'd be nuts.
So
that would be kind of crazy. I mean, there's one thing that I always forget whenever I fill out a bracket is like whenever you choose who you think is going to win. Well, if you're choosing, the best team, everyone's going to choose them to win. So you kind of want your bracket to stand out a little bit more if you want to win some of these challenges.
And that's why.
So I forgot that this year. Yeah, that's why I think it's awesome that you chose Wisconsin, and I'm something I have to remember for next year because, I mean, honestly, why can't Wisconsin win? I keep hearing these aren't your dad's Badgers, and then they just keep playing like my dad's Badgers, and I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, first round jitters, get that out of the way. I did because I filled out my bracket in Luke's thing, Brandon, maybe 15 minutes before tip off. So I was just running through, and I think I did have UNO in my Sweet 16, just to be a fucker.
You know what I did for that pool is I was kind of running out of time too, and I knew it was going to be pretty chalky going into the tournament. I'm like, I'm going to go 100% chalk. I have all 4 Final 4 teams in the 1 seeds, all 2 seeds. Like the criteria was who's the higher seed, give them to me, and I'm 2 games out of first place. So
okay,
I don't know what that tells you.
I think after the first day,
all the favorites,
my shit busted.
Clemson losing was tough for me. Yeah, I had Clemson in my Final 4.
Just because fucking Brooke talked me into taking them.
They talked you into Clemson from the Ash Cheeks conference?
Not even. So I would have picked them to win that game regardless. But then he's like, "Oh, dude, I think they win that game too." I think I had them in the Sweet 16 as well. So.
Well, I just heard they made a run last year, pretty much same team coming back, disrespected, good conference, whatever. It doesn't matter.
And you could not play a worse basketball game than Clemson did that day.
That was awful. That was awful.
Just absolutely putrid. So hey Tyler, what's the rule second round? Are we still on first half unders, or does it go back to the mean? Are we going like does it matter in the second round? First half under still? No. Okay.
Everybody's warmed up.
Don't ride the magic.
They've been there. They shot some in the arena the game before. Everybody's comfortable.
Okay.
I would
better teams, better matchups.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Is Maryland good?
That's what I keep hearing. I don't know.
I don't know either. They beat the fuck out of Grand Canyon, though. Grand Canyon's so fucking funny to me because all they do is just they get so much hype coming into the tournament, they just get beat ass the first round. This same shit happened last year. I thought they got beat in the first round last year, and they're supposed to win a couple games.
No, I think they made it to at least the second round.
Okay.
I thought.
Sorry, in my memory bank, I'm just thinking about them being like one of those teams that everyone was talking about. And they just never really kind of came to fruition for them because they just lost so early. But maybe I could be wrong. Doesn't matter this year. They got assed out. They got beat ass this year though. For damn
did.
Before we go, there's one thing I want to show you, Tyler. Before my internet probably just fucking shits on me. Can you see it?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Beautiful.
That fucking boy band ass picture.
I love it. I love it, dude. They look so fucking hard. I love it. I did ask you something yesterday, Tyler. Oh shit, I forgot to pull it up. Oh my god, I forgot to pull the. There's so much I forgot, dude. We're gonna need a whole nother show. Fuck, man. I gotta show you this emoji, Brandon. It's fucking phenomenal. Huh?
No, you can't show that. You can't show that on here.
Oh, I can't?
Absolutely not. You can't.
I'm just trying to show whole, bro. I'm just trying to show whole.
Oh.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter.
I do have one question before we go.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about the 2006 versus 2025.
Oh.
Real quick, because my dad just sent me a text message. And I feel like our dads have pretty similar temperament, so I don't know how you guys would respond to this. He said, how do I send you a screenshot of Bitcoin?
Screenshot of Bitcoin. Sounds like he might be getting scammed if he's asking you that.
Yeah, I gotta give him a call. I don't know what that's about.
Does he have? Does your father have Bitcoin?
He does.
Hell yeah.
Why is he trying to send you a screenshot of it?
I don't know.
Yeah, sounds like a scam.
I feel like we gotta get to the bottom of this.
Yeah. So, because like it might just be as simple as he doesn't know how to take a screenshot, and he's trying to send
fair.
a screenshot.
That's fair.
Screenshots are tough. Yeah.
But,
It's a lot of buttons you gotta hit.
because that's what's in my phone these days.
Well, boys, anything else before we wrap up?
Creighton's about to dog walk Bruce Pearl and the Auburns today. Auburn War Eagles, right? Yeah. Auburn Tigers. What the fuck are they?
They're the Auburn.
Oh my gosh. Are they the Tigers?
Auburn.
They just say War Eagle?
Oh, they just say War. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're spot on. Auburn mascot is. It's not embarrassing. It's their fault. Auburn Tigers. See, not even embarrassing. You're spot on. You're right the whole time. Fuck them. War Eagle, bitch. The eagle literally killed itself. People forget.
Never forget.
Never forget.
Go Big Mets. Go Big Creighton Blue Jays. Go Big Broncos. Go Big Huskers. Go Big Mets. Go Big Capitals. Oh, Ovi got another goal. He's 7 away. Go Big Caps. Go Big Mets.
Let's go.
Go Big Broncos.
Put it on the scroll at the bottom, Brandon. Put it on the scroll at the bottom. Go Colorado State. Go Oregon.
That's my thing.
Brandon, any teams you want to shout out?
Go the Broncos.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for listening and paying attention to us. We appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of the tournament, dude. It only comes.
Wait. Did we talk about the Broncos signing Dre Greenlaw on that? Yeah, we did. Okay, never mind. I couldn't remember if we talked
that was last week.
Did we talk about Evan Ingram though?
I think we did, but I know
my trade finally pays off, boys.
Snapper down.
What did you say, Brandon?
Yeah. So,
because Brooke was on, so we talked about it, but I don't think that At least me,
That's
I,
right.
when he's on, like he's I'm pretty filtered around him because I know that he's a
Yeah.
Chiefs fan, and
Okay.
no matter what the Broncos do, it's not 3 Super Bowls.
Oh, dude,
in
every
5
day's
years.
fucking Vietnam for him. It's like he's just fucking sitting there in the foxhole, just ready to fucking pop off at something.
All right, I just want to make sure we did talk about it. I do remember talking about it now, so we're good. See ya.
At Shane the Man on X.com, at SVSM on YouTube. Again, we appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, dude, enjoy some basketball. It's golfing season. It's basketball season. It's about to be short weather. I'm so excited. But thank you all so much.
It's not golfing weather around here. We had a fucking massive blizzard on Wednesday, so.
Oh, yeah, you did. You guys had thunder and a blizzard. What a bunch of fucking losers. That's crazy. How much snow did you get?
An inch?
Big man blast, big man blast, big man blast.